So Meghan thinks that she's won her court case, yet the whole world knows that she lied under oath. She also denies having reduced staff to trembling and nervous wrecks. Thankfully now, Kirsty Allsop, a family friend of the Duchess, she's actually a TV announcer. She's also a friend of the Duchess of Cornwall. She's spoken out in defence of Catherine. I made a previous video whereby it was an account from someone who was there while the bridesmaids' fitting was underway and they saw everything. It seemed that the video, although it was an account from someone who was there, was too shocking and was disbelieved by many, and was even implied that it was exaggerated, but it was not. Kirsty has given the true account of what happened regarding Meghan's treatment of staff, and how Catherine was very upset when she learned how Meghan had been treating her staff, and was justifiably angry and confronted Meghan. Kirsty says that Catherine felt a loss of control in that situation, which you would if your staff with whom you had a good relationship and a certain way of relating to them with respect, as Catherine would, to find that the newcomer was being disrespectful to them and exerting her own control over the situation, you would be upset, and you would want to take back your own authority. Catherine took flowers to Meghan, and allegedly the door was slammed in her face. We don't hear about that. We hear how Meghan felt wronged by Kate, and then Kate brings her flowers. Also, interestingly, Meghan always says it was to do with flower girl dresses, not to do with the way she spoke to Catherine's staff. That was another incident, the one I made a video about, and I believe that upset Catherine as well. So, Catherine brings flowers to Meghan as a way of an apology and owns it, according to Meghan. What a cunning, manipulative piece of work Harry's wife is. And apparently, Jason Knauff knows the truth about everything, and about Toronto Invictus, where Harry and Meghan attended separately, but they ended up together. He knows what really happened there at that Toronto Invictus, where we have a series of strange photos where we can only guess at what was going on. There are more news items concerning Meghan's soft porn past and rumours of even worse videos and or information coming out, whereby it's been said that she will make Prince Andrew's co-Stark look like a saint. Co-Stark was Prince Andrew's former girlfriend, who was not good enough for the royal family. Catherine was criticised for rolling her eyes while talking with school children when they brought up Harry and Meghan's names. And I watched that clip, and it was grossly exaggerated. She obviously wanted to move on to another subject and I didn't see frustration nor anger. I just saw a little bit of normal human reaction, which was light-hearted. She did smile pretty quickly after this. Regarding Meghan's win, the Daily Mail is saying the ministers consider law for free speech after the Sussex ruling. They're saying that the MPs knew that a privacy law would be used by the rich and famous to cover up misdeeds, and that a free press is the cornerstone of democracy. The media must hold people to account, which is the very thing that Harry complained about in the US. We have the Express saying that Meghan and Harry, hit by devastating backlash as France turns on the Sussexes. The Daily Mail says, a dark day for truth and free expression. Meghan says, this is a victory not just for me, but for anyone who's ever felt scared to stand up for what's right. Meghan talks as if there is zero respect for the privacy of important individuals, especially royals, but in actual fact, the royal family have been very much respected. Their privacy has been very respected most of the time, and much more than it is now. Meghan has brought all of this on herself. Her hunger to be on the front pages has meant that there will be times when it's not to her liking. She can't have it both ways. Privacy only when she wants it, and total attention and adoration the rest of the time. The paparazzi and the papers tend to leave royals alone when they show them respect and give them some time. Let them take photos when they come to some sort of agreement. What is Jason Knauff going to come out with? Meghan has angered so many people not least for appearing to get away with everything, especially telling lies publicly and in court, no less. Meghan's public statement is a joke, with its gold-embossed letterhead showing the flamboyant M and the crown on top, and her gloating message underneath says that today the courts ruled in my favour again, cementing that the Mail on Sunday, owned by Lord Jonathan Ross Amir, has broken the law. Has she forgotten her convenient alleged forgetfulness in court, which everyone else calls lies or perjury? She also refers to them dragging it out so that they could twist facts, manipulate the public, and generally sell more headlines and more newspapers, and she talks about how patient she has been in the face of deception, intimidation, and calculated attacks. These are some questions people are asking. What about the manipulated photographs we've seen of her children? And what about the deception regarding pregnancies, hospitals, doctors, and birth dates? And what about the calculated attacks on the Queen, her father-in-law Prince Charles, her sister-in-law Catherine, her brother-in-law William, and even their children, who are innocent? What about all her calculated attacks on them? Many people are incensed now with the truth coming out about Harry's wife, and I believe there will be more speaking out about the way she treats people. She might have beaten the tabloids, but she has not fooled the people. Interesting that the Express says, and I quote, "Not vindication for Meghan. The Duchess slammed for press attacks, despite court win." Piers Morgan says in the Daily Mail, "Put your gloating champagne away, Princess Pinocchio." He says, thanks to this court case, we've now seen what the real Meghan looks like, forked tongue and all. Piers calls her a forked-tongued, devious, manipulative piece of work. The Scottish Sun says that the Meghan court drama is not over, as a Duchess may still be dragged into the Supreme Court. This will probably play out the same unless they come up with more evidence. And I think the fact that so many people are speaking out and are angry about this would mean that there probably would be more evidence coming out. Let me have your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Please subscribe, ding my bell for more alerts for more videos, like if you liked it, and share.